Hello, quick little video to explain one of my biggest issues with the Microsoft Office suite. Now, before I get into this, I know there are other programs I can use which will do this better for me, and in fact there are programs within the suite, I'll get to that in a minute, which can do this. But there are two issues with that. One, this suite is pretty well priced in my opinion. I get a lot for my money, and it's very easy to use, very intuitive. I already know how to use it, I don't want to have to relearn another program, whether it be by Adobe or whoever. Another issue is I don't want to be the one guy that hands in my work with a different file type. You know, it's kind of, that's very annoying and it slows everyone down. But aside from that, this is a big issue and it can be fixed. I know Microsoft can do it. All right, it's with images and text boxes. Okay, in both Word and PowerPoint, you cannot get text to dynamically move in text boxes based on images. So in PowerPoint, this is particularly bad because there is no text wrap. All right, so I move it around. As if I can do, I can go into here, and there's nothing which like suggests in any way that there is a way for me to use text wrapping, which is really annoying. So what I want to do is I want to have the mind map like this, have the text move around the bubbles and such, but I can't get it to do that. In Word, there is text wrapping. I've set this to through. I've even, if you give me a moment to go to my text wrapping, I've even made sure the points are bang on. And they are bang on. Okay? And it just ignores the text wrap completely. And the text box is also set to through. I'll try one more thing where I get it to be square. Okay? Still absolutely nothing. Alright? Maybe there's a way to this, but I don't know. Because the other solution is you can do much stuff in Word in PowerPoint. And people can look at the Word document easily. Done bang bosh. Okay? But the issue with using Word, again, is you cannot... It's really hard to get new pages easily. It's a little bit janky and it's a little bit finicky. Because you just have to hold enter. And if you don't have everything set to fixed position on page, you'll get what just happened there. And by the way, I am using the latest version of Office and I do have it all up to date, you can tell. Because I have the dictate button here, 365, it's working. I would show it off, but like I just don't want to. Now, you may be thinking, oh well, you just have to do it, that's how Word is. But I know the Microsoft Office suite can do this, and Microsoft can do this because they do it in the lovely app Publisher. Okay? Now I really do like this. Okay, I want to use this application. Look, see? It moves out the way. They can do it. But the things with Publisher is it's set up in a way, and I don't know if they can bring that over. But aside from that, they can do it, and I want them to do it because this works really well. But with Publisher, if I'm working with lots of people, some of them will be using the Google suite, the Google suite of apps, and Publisher is not compatible with that. And that's what really gets me about this. I can't use the text wrapping feature here, and it's annoying me because like Word's one thing, okay, easy. PowerPoint, it's like, alright, it's kind of unacceptable for this not to have that. That is so useful and so basic, but it just doesn't have it. Really annoying. That's all it needs. But the another issue is that would make Publisher irrelevant. But it's not like Microsoft even care about Publisher, because it's just being left like an afterthought. There's so many cool features that both Word and PowerPoint have, which Publisher do not have. The main one for me, dictation. Okay, I'm not the best typer, but dictation really helps. I do not get that in Publisher, so that means I have to write everything out in Word and then copy it over to Publisher. But I want it to always be contained, because if I make a change on Word, I want it to also happen. I want any changes I make to go to that document, to the presenting one, but it doesn't work like that, and that's what's really annoying. Now there is a way, obviously, to work around this where I do this manually. I manually move the text, and I hit enter, and I rearrange it. But the thing is, if I even change it slightly, then it's all out of whack, and I have to go back and do it again, and it's very kind of janky, and it almost feels like it's a balancing act. It feels impossible, and if something changes, it all falls apart. If I want to make a change to text, it all falls apart. If I want to move the image slightly to get better composition, it all falls apart. And I just wish that PowerPoint had this feature, or you could turn it on, because then immediately everything's solved. You just need the text wrapping to work properly. Especially in Word, it's completely unacceptable because they already have text wrapping, so why can't the text boxes use text wrapping? Maybe the setting I'm missing, but still, Microsoft, can you please deal with this? Either bring Publisher up to snuff with the rest, which is I guess, a decent solution, but the issue is not everyone can view these publisher files. Or the best solution, please make text wrapping more universal, especially in PowerPoint. See, because I'm asked to hand in my schoolwork in PowerPoint. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is me having a little rant, not being very happy, but hopefully one day this will be resolved. Have a good day and have a good night. Goodbye.